Okay, Coach, congratulations, 10-0. First time it's ever been done in program history. Congratulations. What are your thoughts at this time?
Well, I think that was an effort that we were looking for. Again, living in the moment, playing as hard as we could, not getting ahead of ourselves, really not worrying about being 10-0, honestly. But when you continue to do that and you play well, you get an opportunity to do that. And there's a lot of history to this program. Um, I know a couple of those championship games or championship teams didn't win them all. So, yeah, I think to have that opportunity, obviously, we're going to recognize it, be excited about, stacking another win on top of this and continuing to move this season forward.
Yeah, your defense phenomenal today. Just an outstanding job. Got 7 points out there, kind of in garbage time, but got to be proud of them.
Yeah, because that's a team that I think can be really explosive, and they have been. And I know they've had their fair share of injuries. I know Slater didn't play today, but Tolliver was back. Their receivers are really good. I think their quarterback's been able to put up numbers. So, yeah, for our first group to go out and really hold them in check, and they made a few plays here and there, but really eliminate their run game, force that young quarterback to really have to make plays. That's what we were after, and that's what we did.
Running the ball, set a couple records, 500 plus, 7 rushing touchdowns. You just thought it. I guess what you guys did up front today.
Yeah. It's you look at that scoreboard. I think we were 280 before halftime, or something like that. And that's a team. We didn't play our first couple of years. We didn't play them in 21 and 22. They won the conference championship both years. I know the last year that was a huge game for us, going out there and winning. So, being able to do that against a team that has played at a really high level within our league, whatever they've done this year, I just we took it to maybe another level as far as what we were able to do against them relative to other teams. So I know they were stacked in there, and sometimes that's challenging, but also it allows runs to really spit in, the variety of runs, whether it's any one of the running backs. It's Tommy, it's Ty. I think our run game was pretty versatile, so much so that we just didn't get much of an opportunity to pass. And honestly, our guys are all about putting points up and winning games, and however we do it. So I'm extremely pleased with how that played out.
I'm curious what you saw out of Adam after that fumble and kind of him coming back, making plays afterwards.
Yeah, Adam's a fierce competitor. He really is, and I know. No one was more disappointed than he would have been in that moment. So he took a pretty good shot, but ball security is ball security. We got to protect it, and we don't want to turn it over. And he bounced back and made the most of his opportunities after that.
You guys had a few games like this now where you've rushed for 400 plus, obviously a couple in 22. So just to have that as your identity, this team's identity for basically your whole time here, I guess just how special has that been?
Yeah, I think we talk a lot about being able to stress defenses, and how you do it it can be a lot of different ways. And I think our run game really does stress defenses as much horizontally as a run game probably can, and then has this, I think, at times really potent play action off it. And that's what we want to be. We want to strive for balance, and ultimately, I'm sure there'll be games ahead where we're gonna have to throw it more. But to be able to run the football and to be able to stop the run are the marks of championship teams. And that's true at our level. It's true in the NFL. It's true all the way up and down. So to continue to be able to run it very effectively, play really well up front, again, being able to control the line of scrimmage, again, that's the mark of the team we want to be. So those numbers today, I guess, validated that performance, and we needed to find ways to continue to do that.
Speaking of stopping the run, I think before the backups came in, it was less than 2 yards a carry for Sac State. Especially after last week, did you feel like maybe the run fitting was better? Things
yeah, I think we fit it well. We tackled well. We got, I thought last week we played pretty well up front, and that's where if we can control it up front with our 4 guys, and that's without Brody today. That's where it starts, and then our linebackers and safeties can play off that. So it is apparent we did that pretty cleanly with the top group in particular. And I know Tao Tolliver's been hurt, but he is really good back, and Borders is a really good back up. So to hold Tao Tolliver in particular in check, that was a big task for us, and I think we did it.
I guess speaking of that, you might need to, watch the film for this, but just Hunter Parsons kind of stepping in for Brody today. What you thought of his effort?
Yeah. Hunter Parsons is a guy that has made that jump sophomore to junior year. Become a reliable guy, a guy that's made plays, and so that's where sitting Brody today for his own good in the short term. It wasn't super complicated because we could put Hunter out there, and I think that's a credit to Hunter's continued just nature to chase a higher level while knowing he's got Brody in front of him and he might not have to have all these plays, but here was his opportunity, and I think he's continuing to make most of it.
How'd you feel about your defense's effort against Conklin? He kind of came in as one of the better passers.
We rattled him pretty early, got pressure on him. There's a couple times where we're not getting sacks, but it looks like he thinks there's more than 11 defenders out there. I know that, and just you could tell, like, footwork-wise, he wasn't real comfortable pretty early on. He made a few throws, but he was 12 for 27 looking at this, and then the pick before the half was a pressure, I think, oriented pick more than it was just this, any great coverage or anything like that. John was a beneficiary of pressure. So, I thought we got him off balance pretty quick, and that's what we need to continue to do. Sacks measure pressure in some regard, but just a completion percentage like that is a reflection, I think, of a quarterback that's having a tough time.
Coach Greg from Montana Sports. 27-1 now at home in your tenure here, and I don't think you've lost a conference game. So, can you speak to the just the home field advantage that you guys have been able to build over the years here?
Yeah, it's twofold. Our guys love playing here. I think playing here, truly brings the best out of their effort, and our crowd lifts us up. And then the other side of that is I think our crowd really makes it difficult, on a young quarterback, on third down. So there is a level of, whether it's intimidation or whatever, that any team coming in here has to deal with. So very grateful, and it's consistent. I think we've gotten to the point where it doesn't matter who we play. They want to see the Bobcats. And, I know they want to see a game, but I hope they want to all see us up by a lot at halftime too, and that's challenging. And we want to be a team that they're proud of, they want to watch, and again, they want to come here for, all the pageantry and the tailgate and everything, but to cheer on our guys, and I think we really feel that, and that makes a big difference.
Ty now has thrown, run, and passed for a touchdown this year, so talked about his versatility, but just to see him do it again.
Yeah, he's had a couple cracks at some long runs and looked pretty impressive, but he can roll, and that was a big play just to kind of obviously get things going. I think that was a 3-play sequence, I think, if I remember correctly, that we scored on, and he's got a really good feel on those jet sweeps. So, and then he's been able to make plays in the passing game too. So, excited about a senior. I think continuing to play his best, to have his best year his senior year, and Ty's a great example of that.
Getting to 10-0, obviously to win the first game you have to do that. But how much do you think that just being able to come back in that game it lifted you guys to be able to continue to roll like this?
Well, I think that that Saturday I think reinforced kind of who we were. Meaning, we're not going to panic. We're going to stay in the fight, and we got guys that can make plays. And so there was a belief, I think, that was probably reinforced that Saturday afternoon down in Albuquerque, that whether that catapulted us to another level, I don't know, but it was a pretty good statement to ourselves that no matter what situation we get into, lean on one another and move ahead. Like that particular day, we couldn't fix some of the mistakes we made, but we could certainly go forward and do everything we could to change that scoreboard, and we did. And I think we learned a lot about who we were and who we could be that day.
Anything else?
Okay.
No? Oh, okay. You guys broke a couple program records in rushing today. I guess what were you guys kind of seeing up front to, I guess, make you so successful in that department?
I mean, I think it's just our O-line and our tight ends, really. Running backs, we only have control over so much. And, I mean, if you watch the film, those holes, we're not getting touched till, 12, 15 yards down the field. So anytime we have an explosive play before we're even getting touched, it's going to be good for the Bobcats. So.
Did you think you had it on that one that you got caught on the 3 or so?
Yeah, I thought I had. I was trying to use the scoreboard, and I don't know. It's a bad look to get caught like that, though.
On the 57-yarder, you were running a little extra hard to make sure that didn't happen.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to get caught again.
What was kind of your mindset after the fumble and kind of how you bounced back from that?
Yeah. I mean, anytime that you put the ball on the ground, it's you're really pissed off at yourself, and you're pissed off that you do that to all of Bobcat Nation, and you never want to do that. So it's definitely one of the harder things to overcome. But I think guys like Julius and Scotty and Coach Mix just constantly in my ear saying you're good, you're going to bounce back. I know Coach Mix was going to give me a couple more opportunities. So, just trying to gain that trust back.
I guess did it help kind of getting a couple touches on the next drive just to kind of get back in the groove of things?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it definitely is harder mentally after you fumble. So you kind of you want those carries right after that just to get over that mental hump. So appreciative of that.
How does it feel to be on the first 10-0 MSU team in program history?
I mean, it's unbelievable. To think that I'm on a team that's making history is something that I'm extremely grateful for. But really, I think we're all just focused on the next game, and right now that's UC Davis. We try not to look at all that stuff because we have some big goals this year. So I'm kind of just on to the next thing.
Do you guys still think about week 0 and beating New Mexico, like the confidence that gave you? I mean, your 93-yarder, Scotch Ray punching in that game-winning touchdown. What does that still do for you guys to this day?
Yeah, I think that game was a big deal just right out of the gate, knowing that no matter what happens, this team is going to find a way to get it done. I think that was something that we were missing last year. When it got to those close games, we dropped a couple of them, and to know that this team's learned from those games and those mistakes we've made, and just to know that when our back's against the wall, we're going to get it done. And I think that first game was huge for us.
You only carried the ball 5 times. You got almost 160 yards. So what's kind of that feeling like to not touch the ball much, but just get those big, huge chunk plays?
Yeah, I mean, anytime we have 3 running backs as good as we do, I know that my carries are going to be limited. I know that with Julius back, I might have to take a couple less carries. So I know that with the less carries, I need to make something happen with those. So I think that's just kind of what I've been focused on, contribute in any way I can. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy the Bobcats win.
You kind of mentioned it a little bit. Just what else can you say about the offensive line? I mean, whether it was 508 on this sheet or 511 on the other stat sheet, it's impressive. Like it's incredible, 500 plus yards. So, what else can you say on that?
I think it's obviously their physical beast up there, but I think the reason why we have so much success is how good they are mentally. They ID fronts well. They know who they're going to, who they're pointing, who they're back pointing to. That's stuff that you like people who are watching won't really understand, but those guys are the smartest dudes out there. And then along with the O-line, our tight ends, I mean, Rohan and Lonnie, they were blocking that entire game. And I think that they want the ball just as much as we do, and sometimes they have to block the whole game when we're running so well. So I think just super appreciative of those guys too.
How about the block you threw, I think, on Ty's big long run? Can you kind of go through that play a little bit?
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with the game plan this week, because that look that we had was exactly what we thought it was going to look like during the week. So we got a ton of reps, and I knew that I had that dude on that play. And, I mean, it wasn't like how we drew it up, how I was going to block him, but he kind of edged the defense, and I just took him where he wanted to go. And Ty's really fast, so you only got to give him half a second, and he's out of there.
You've mentioned before how much these seniors mean to you. We're talking about Tommy, Rylan, and Marcus when we sat down earlier this year. Why is the senior class so special outside of it being just so big? Like, what do they mean to you?
I mean, if you look at where that class started, we didn't have this building that we're in right now. We didn't have that scoreboard that's in the stadium right now. So I think Like that stuff didn't happen for no reason. It's because those guys built something here that is something that I'm super grateful to be a part of. And it's honestly crazy what they've done to this program. It's why I committed here. You can just see where this program was going, and it's because of those Montana guys, but really all the seniors that we have. So.
And then you talked about maybe having to accept not carrying the ball as much with Julius being back. So is that a difficult thing for you to do, or how do you approach it from an individual standpoint?
I think I just approach it with I got to make the most out of my opportunities. We have so much talent here at MSU. It's a really good problem to have. And Julius is an extremely talented running back. And I hope he plays in the NFL someday. He's truly that good. He's that good of an athlete. So I'm just happy that we have a bunch of running backs that can carry the ball. And no matter how many times my name gets called in that game, I'm going to give it my 100%. And I know the blocks are going to be there. So I wouldn't say it's a difficult thing. I'd say I just have to make the most of what I got.
After your fumble, the defense forced 3 and out, and last week when Tommy had his first interception, also the same result. So what does that feel like as an offensive player and as an offensive general to see the defense immediately get a stop when something like that happens?
Yeah, it definitely makes you feel a lot better about, making a mistake like that. I think that's happened on most of our turnovers this year. Our defense gets a stop right away, allows us to not dwell on what happened that drive before so we can wash it away, and that's extremely important in football. The second you start to think about, 3 plays ago, you're missing the opportunity that's right in front of you. So super, super thankful for the defense.
Well, John, so first pick of the season, second one against Sac State in your career. So, but how did that feel to preserve the shutout at the time and get your first pick of the season?
It felt good. Coming back from an injury, it felt great to feel that motivation and that energy again. It just, again, against Sac State was like my main thing. That's what I was focused on. So it made me pretty happy.
How important was it for the defense to keep that shutout going and not give up points in that spot?
It felt pretty good going into half, knowing that Sac State needed some type of energy to get them going in the second half. Defense is doing our job, just doing our 111th and going out there and competing every rep. So.
What's that next man up mentality like on the defense? Because no matter who goes down, it seems like a flawless just step in for somebody else to step up big.
It's pretty big. That's really what we focus on. Just like I went down, Andrew stepped up, and I know he's pretty capable of doing it. He does it pretty well too, so I'm not really too worried about it. Everybody's harping on everybody to do their job each and every day. So.
When your guys' D-line is getting that much pressure on the quarterback, how much does that help you guys on the back end?
It helps a lot. Seeing them get after it every day, every play, knowing that they can get back there and help us out, means a lot. Because if we have a busted coverage, it'll turn out to be a sack and it'll be a breather and a let off for us. So.
What makes the senior class so special?
Senior class is very special. Everybody is loving each other. Not saying everybody didn't last year, but this year is it feels different. Everybody has the same goal, same accomplishments they want to achieve together. So,
how important, how motivated were you guys to play well this week after some struggles in the game last week?
We have Coach Daly harps on getting better each and every day, sharpening a knife. That's really what we focus on each and every day to get better in practice. If we mess up in practice, we'll fix it, watch film, fix it the next day, come out, and then it'll be a different result.
I guess going 10-0 for the first time in program history, I guess just being part of that team, what does that mean to you personally?
It means a lot. I never knew this is history, so it means a lot, and I was pretty happy. New generation is making history is pretty big for us, and the people after us and the people before us, they can be happy that we made history.
I know you guys have had this 1-0 mentality every day. I guess how do you feel day to day even it's been different this year compared to even maybe last year?
It's very different. I don't know. We just really just try to get better each and every day. Go out and practice. Yeah, just try to get better every day and push each other. That's really what we do for real.
Ella told me earlier this week that, you know, every team that plays against you guys treats you guys as their Super Bowl.
Mhm.
What's it like being, you know, someone's Super Bowl, and how are you guys able to keep that mentality of want to know, like he was saying, when someone's coming in here and you guys are the top dogs with the target on your back?
It feels good. I never heard of that before, which is pretty new to me. They come in here or we go to their house. We try to like take everything away from the start. Try to go out and outdog them for real. Really, that's really what it's about.
I know you weren't there for that or weren't playing in the first game, but you know, after so many close losses last season, to be able to get that one, what do you think that did for your confidence, for the team's confidence, the next 9 games?
It did a lot. All our confidence like boosted a lot. Really, really, we just try to like do our job. That's really what it's about. Just doing our job. Everybody has an assignment, and everybody has to go out and execute it. So that's what I try to do, and I think that's what everybody else tries to do too, as well.